Alright. I think I'll go talk with Barden, because that'll get me general, as well as an extra skill for the commander lineage. Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. This man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. If you've time to spare, could we talk? Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks. I got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place. Bothers about the place?
My apologies.
Make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I have to ask for some refreshments, but I'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to that. Ah, right. Sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see.
Don't you worry.
That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a right nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. As long as you don't go overboard, man.
Yeah.
I wish you all the success in that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't aim on letting tragedy repeat itself.
And then?
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We gotta straighten this place out. Make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
Got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing that peace. Wait. You're just governor now? I thought there was gonna be like a election or something. Didn't you say you had a different candidate in mind originally? But I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of a host lays his burden on his guests? Didn't you call me here because you wanted to talk to me? Ah, some real eats whipped up for ye. You must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. Oh, not more warm. Ah, great.
don't worry your head.
Thanks to you, all the Weans are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bony voices of theirs. Bony or no, Bonnie. Bonnie voices of theirs.
That's right.
I never took a liking to be called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those Weans and all the townspeople.
I see.
Well, you seem to fill the governor's clogs just fine. You could well be right about that one. I guess there was no election, or it was just assumed he won.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? I once had a wife and child myself. You did? It was back when monsters were tearing up Martira from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monsters' nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake. So I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. Oh. So they just left you? At least they didn't get eaten, I guess. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They just left. I never knew just how cold that house could be until they were gone. Damn. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many Weans started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. That was useless. First I lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wish I could be the one to disappear instead of them.
Listen.
It wasn't your responsibility to protect every single child.
Oh, no.
No, it was. I was the bloody captain of the Guards Corps.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the Weans ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know, seeing as you're aiming for the throne. We both strive for a better world. I can't keep the truth from Barden when he shows such sincere trust in me. Wow, this is rank 3, and we're already letting him know about what's going on? I explained to him that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? First the scheme with Heismate, now this? You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it. You've confided in me because you trust me, yes?
So that's how it is.
Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envision the same future as you do. Interesting. The Honorable Guardsman Barden, keeper and inheritor of the commander's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
Alright, now I can unlock the general. But I'll tell ye, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. Face for radio, eh? And to think one of my governor duties is to be, well, friendly with the townsfolk. But you need to worry. I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save.
That's that.
It was a nice thing to talk about the town with you today. I hope we could do it again, and I pray for your safety. Thanks, man. Damn that Barden! It's disgusting watching him play hero. Huh? He's a bloody Rusentine, fit for guarding the town and not else. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. Aren't the Rusentine, like, well-renowned for getting involved in politics? What do you mean he's just fit for guarding the town? It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader. Yet somehow, the masses are cheering for Barden.
Aye.
I have a plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the details inside. Okay, so someone's after his head. I hope we meet again soon. Oh, hey, Alonso. Leadership ignites Barden's sense of justice. He vows that the town's children shall never suffer such a tragedy again, but not all are happy. Da da da. Ah, well met. What are you up to?
And then...
So, about checking on my home village, I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. Sure.
Thank goodness.
You will? Thank you. In full disclosure, I've also invited my collaborator. You met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers. I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is, my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. And I guess he's gonna be standing. He's late. And you've come all this way too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village, full of flowers, not wealthy, but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it. Apparently, I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother in all but blood. She's Paribus. I'm Nidia. We couldn't look more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds like a very kind person.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind, it's astounding. Yeah, especially with how underhanded you've been. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the time she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. Aw. That's why I started conning, you know? I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell. Each and every one of them. Okay, I guess that explains why you two are so different. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into, what it is today.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was more than I meant to say.
It'll be fine.
We'll save your village.
Thank you.
I've been blessed with silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her too, strangely enough. I've forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone. So thank you for listening. No problem. You're an interesting guy, so don't mind talking with you.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
Hear me!
Is Kukulus here?
Well, well, well.
Why, welcome, good sir. Have you come to check on the clients? You could drop the act, Kukulus. Or beg your pardon, should I say Alonzo?
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I. Except you're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the starry state your village is in now. What? Your associate, the one you meant to meet here. It took some doing, but we managed to squeeze a few details out of him. About your family. What the heck? Did they torture the guy?
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
Damn, what the heck? You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the house, boy. Wait, what? Wind. The distraught Alonzo and I rushed by carriage to his hometown. Oh, he burnt it down. We arrived at a village near Brylehaven. It's been set ablaze.
Mother!
Thought you said you didn't kill her. A man. He asked if Alonso's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son. And I love...
Please.
Mother, I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
My Alonso,
You always were so sensitive.
live on.
Can you hear me? Please, say something.
Mother.
Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were chumming up to the landowner to suck this village dry. Oh, and he's gonna... So he burnt it down and is gonna pin it on him? And now you've put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't...
This damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer! Wait, please, take the money. Use it for the village and to bury her.
You devil!
The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Yeah, you should have died instead.
Yeah.
Burn in hell, you damn parasite. Oh, my word. Well... The villain always strikes when it hurts most. At the family and the home. I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to the tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No. I was simply unequivocally a fool. Mother said to live on. You have to be strong. For her. Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite I am.
I'm sorry.
I never had the power to change a single thing. Damn. Alonso refused to move or even stand. Well, don't leave him in the middle of a burning village. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. Man, now I feel bad for the poor guy.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Why is it always the tough people in this game always get made so sympathetic and downtrodden? Jeez. The landowner learns of Alonso's plans and sets his village ablaze. When Alonso returns, he is stunned to find his beloved mother dead. He will get vengeance! Talk with Heisme so I can get the assassin class.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I'll be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I can ask your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but... You remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened across a nice place the other day. Sure.
My thanks.
That was quick. You'll go then? In that case, I hate to ask, but could you teleport us to Martira? Away we go.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here, among many his own age. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. Don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in.
That means...
Then shall we look somewhere else?
My thanks.
I think we do well to check other options. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't that easy.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further. Lead the way. Seems a peaceful place at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows too. Well, he'd not be lonely. It might be too dangerous.
True.
I can't stand the thought of hungry beasts disturbing his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations, if you don't mind.
Got it.
Okay, let's do that then.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is,
All Yujis travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, then come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I certainly found I do. Haste will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me.
No.
Of course it's my concern.
listen.
You really are unlike everyone I've ever met.
Then,
Then might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time, I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Are we just traveling on our own? Maybe I'm just imagining things.
What happened?
What is it?
no.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son,
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know 'tis just an empty fantasy. You've endured so much pain.
My apologies.
Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, with the wind in his face.
But
And yet... Is there still something bothering you?
the truth is,
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies.
What's that about?
Why didn't we go there first? I've never returned. Not once. And I cannot imagine they'd be pleased to see me.
oh,
The wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known.
Come on.
I'd like if we could visit your hometown, Heisme. I wonder if my son will feel the same. I never even gave him a chance to see my village before he died. There's no room for hesitation, especially for my son's sake. He deserves no less than to have every option considered.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I've never had realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. I can sense Heisme's extraordinary resolve in the depths of his gratitude.
He...
The aloof hermit Heisme, keeper of the thief's virtues.
No.
Through the shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
I must come to a decision.
Alright. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. The duo surveys a number of possible burial sites, but find none of them fitting. Soon, Heisme's thoughts drift to his hometown. Go ahead and try to increase my wisdom further, so I can continue Hulkenberg's link. Oh, I thought it might be the same thing. Whoops. Barlhaven is pretty unique, huh? And I don't just mean the sights. It's more open and inviting than other places we've been. It just feels like fun. Growing up in the forest, the sea breeze and the smell of the ocean kind of threw me off at first. But I've really come around on it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to live by the sea. Listening to the waves and the hustle and bustle of a port, I feel like I could watch the ocean from here forever.
Well,
You like the ocean that much? It's more like, looking at it feels serene in a way that something man-made doesn't.
Yep.
You build a port or a ship, but you can't manufacture an ocean, right? It doesn't belong to anyone. I like that about it,
all right.
I guess.
Well then.
There's something I like him to look at. Okay, I can talk to Barton again. And I can also talk with Stroll.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it? Say, have you got some time right now? It's about what we discussed last time. I know I must head to my village to see clues about my inheritance, but I freeze before I can take the first step.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're sure, then I suppose now is as good a time as any. My home, the village of Halia, is on the outskirts of Grand Trad. As we'll need the runner, please extend my apologies to the rest. With the runner, we could make it there and back before dusk, though I can't help but feel guilt to request it for such a personal matter. It's fine. Already took Heisme out on it. Oh, yeah, okay. With Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. It doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by Gauntlet Runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which way.
Truth is,
Used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that.
No.
I know I'll see it someday. It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever ago, but yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I've discovered a letter.
take this.
Oh, wow. There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. And a human? I found a box there with a letter inside, and I recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey,
You haven't read it yet, have you? I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubts this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and do just that, alone. But would you mind waiting nearby? How unlike you, don't be such a baby, jeez. I guess today it's just be an ass day.
Yeah.
I'm here for you if you need me.
thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I waited nearby while Shore read the will. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance.
And
The will said, the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital.
What?
It made it all the way to the capital? Who's holding it?
yeah,
Yes, but it doesn't give a specific location. So that gives us nothing. The letter is unfinished. Oh. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human. Try not to let the anger win.
sorry.
Whenever I think back to that day. My father named me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son, Leon. I feel no shame at such endearments. But as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people. So if they would see our house rebuilt,
I'll definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be. A noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Haliatus with reverence, and once it lives on the tip of everyone's tongue. Maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, my beloved son. I never imagined the day would come that I come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. No worries. I sense Charles' deep trust in his determination to confront his destiny.
I must use my nobility for good.
Nice, okay. So, get more experience in reserve. But first things first. I'm sure you trust the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be.
Say,
What was your father like?
That's...
He was a big man, so much so that standing next to my mother made her look teeny. But despite his size, he solved his problems with his head. And he never treated people as lesser than him. In fact, he used to handpick the fish he would bring back to the household as gifts. Grantred was able to source fresh fish from Brawlhaven, but in Halia, they were a rare feast.
Aha!
Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. And how is that going to get us closer to who he left the inheritance to? That may be our best lead. and I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get. You know it.
This one's important.
Oh, it's a request. Stroll asked me to help track down his inheritance. He recalled his father frequenting the fishmonger near the Grand Cathedral in Grand Trad. I should start there.
All right.
But first, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today besides.
Let's head back.
Thank you, Wind. Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner. Interesting. Okay. Stroll returns to his village for clues, and in his family's ruined mansion, he discovered a letter addressed to him saying his inheritance is in Grand Trad. Oh, I can't do that when it's raining? Man. Okay. I guess I could work on my courage.
All right.
Guess I'll go do another one of these stupid debates. Let's see if this time I don't make a fool of myself. If I stand up on this podium to give a speech, I bet I could draw a lot of attention. Oh. I guess because it's raining, no one, or because it's nighttime, no one showed up. Why don't you call out everyone from here and give a speech? It's a good chance to convey your thoughts and feelings to the people of the city. Sure.
Oh, damn.
Barlhaven thrives on trade and fishing, but the United Kingdom structure lets Grand Trad suck up all of our earnings. If you're made king, what will you do about this kingdom alliance system? If you're in favor of it, we need to hear why. What should I say to reach the public's heart? It enables countries to aid each other. It enables easier travel. It's rubbish, actually. Why do I feel like this is gonna stab me in the back?
Just trust me.
The trade alliance as it exists now allows for mutual aid. I like the pluck, but we need the details. Pretty words aren't what makes the world go round. Aye, but think. When that storm all but destroyed us, it was Grand Trad's carpenters and soldiers what came to help us. Would have been unthinkable before the Annex War. Okay, that did work. Managed to win the hearts of the people with my speech. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Yay, for once I didn't stick my foot in my mouth. My popularity rank went nowhere. Can only talk with Barden, so... I got something I wanted to show you. You have a wee bit of time? Sure.
I am glad.
Great, come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all of our entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things, on a far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Oh, are there bad people here? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden? What?
Huh?
Sir What in the world is that name? Gastro? Sir Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see before ye.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly, we have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, were you the one dueling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had a cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words?
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds. And that's why these bears were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to ye, Sir Gastro. You are being way too generous to this man.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way. Hey, did he just push over a child? How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, are you all right there? Ugh. There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Wow, Mom! The scary armor is talking! It's talking! What in the world? Is he like the headless horseman to you, kid? What the heck?
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nah, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. Gotta keep my guard up.
But then...
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. So, oh wait, so he did realize what he was trying to do. He was just being snarky with him. Okay, was not expecting that. I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Barden.
Alright.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell ye, I shouldn't even think about that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I'll confess he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Oh, he was. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first. But in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any more mercy. Which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. Are you sure about this?
Oh? What?
What's anything to unmoor the nerves about it? He only needs to worry if he does something wrong. Well, it's gonna cause you trouble if he finds out and use that against you.
I suppose.
We need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. Are you worried you might be overdoing it?
That sort of thing
Not at all.
is-
Threats still linger about the town. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. I can feel Barnard's ambitions as governor and his increasingly deep faith towards me. And his lack of faith towards the townspeople.
It's not enough. It could yet be improved.
Protective formation. Improves defense when the whole party is in the back row. Interesting. Care package. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Barden will send a parcel. I now have a rare chance of receiving supplies from Barden due to the effects of care package. Interesting.
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies. I just realized what that care package essentially means. He's sending me town supplies.
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Uh-oh. Getting too totalitarian about this, Barden. In the name of security, Barden builds new barriers and keeps close watch on the citizens. Though this only sows more anxiety. I've been thinking of the UG village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest. But I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now.
Yes.
Right, then I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just to the east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. Sounds good.
In days gone by,
Has it changed a bit? Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari,
Tadari, it's me, Heisme. I've returned, and have something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
just
Although, I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air.
Hey,
Nothing I'm not used to.
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Haizme, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the ears were any kinder to you, Tadari. I heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Wind, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely, I thought, he liked the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing you will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here...
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I go whinging to Tadari about it. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? Having trouble imagining it. Is that a shirt? Not a shuriken. Is that what it's called? A throwing knife in the tree. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll heal them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village. But that was... Oops. Do you hear? I can't believe what they're saying. That's horrible.
Well...
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Haizme.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seemed like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed? Thank you. Master Tadari! The urn! The urn of bones! It's gone! Wait, what? What? What is the meaning of this? The fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all.
Hey,
I can hear your every word. I'm sorry, Haizme. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. The heck it is! Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and in that is my soul's salvation. I can feel Haizme's profound sorrow and strong trust.
My thanks.
Is that where this... Is that where this link ends? Just with us losing his child's bones? Shall I search the village entire? No stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. That sounds like a bad idea. Very well. Oh, well. Heisme and I return to the city in silence.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter in a package from Barden already?
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. Revival medicine? Okay, I'll take it. Heisme returns to his hometown, hoping to give his son rest there, but the urn is stolen. Locals see him as an outsider, silently judging. Of course they do. Oh, right. I forgot. I need to go look into that. I guess I could do that now. Wait, what was that? People from the Nydia tribe have such sparkling eyes? The heck?
Why did this happen?
What's with Glaudil, that henchman of Luis's? What a right disgrace. Yeah, that elder bloke who nabbed that Sanctorus is way better. He seems like a better fit to be Luis's underling. Wait, I nabbed the Sanctorus? Oh, Joanna, I thought they... I thought they were talking about Yuna. I was like, the heck? How'd you... What do you mean? First off, what do you mean nabbed? And second off, how'd you know about that? You said it. But how do you even become one of his underlings anyway? Okay. Oh. He was right across from me. Fresh fish! Get your fresh fish! I've got bargains! Hey, what do you know? It was right in front of me this whole time. That reminds me. I have business with the fishmonger. I should talk with him. Hello, I would like some of your finest, inheritance. Welcome, welcome, one and all. If it's swam in the rivers or seas, I've got it here. It's all as fresh as the ocean breeze. Apparently, Stroll's father frequented the fish market. I know he was a doting parent, but would a count really do his own shopping? The Count of Halia? And just how do you know such a great man? You're acquainted with his son? Really now? I hate to break it to you, lad, but you're an Elder, and Claremont nobles aren't really known for befriending your kind. I'm looking for his inheritance. What are you playing at? If this is some manner of con, I'll make it known far and wide, especially if it concerns the Count of Halia. Saved my skin once, but some pain-in-the-arse noble started making accusations about my produce. He happened to be there and stood up for me. From what I gather, he was only in the market to find a souvenir for his son. Fancy that, a noble buying things himself. Like father, like son. Blimey, you really do know him, don't you? Well then, I know another merchant you should speak to. He did a fair amount of business with the Count. That day, he said he had an appointment to meet this merchant in front of Regaliath Grand Cathedral. I thought he bought the fish first, eh? Okay. In front of the Grand Cathedral? Oh, it's you.
What do you want?
What do you want? You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral. Girl's father went to meet a merchant in front of Regaliath Grand Cathedral. Could this be him?
So foolish, it arouses great pity.
Indeed, I was acquainted with the late Count of Halia. Oh, is that so? You say you know his son, do you? The Count was truly an honorable, upstanding man. I doubt any son of his would associate with a riffraff like you. The merchant is still suspicious of me. What should I say next? Did his fish stink? Thanks to my overwhelming imagination, I was able to choose words that convinced the merchant I have no ill intent. Huh, how interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meetings with them in hand. Amusing as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. That stirs some memories. The Count of Halia that I remembered was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met.
Our business is done.
Perhaps I should have learned from his example. Very well. Tell me your story and I will listen. Inherits me now. I see. You must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. What if his lost inheritance has spread, and Common have tried every trick in the book to claim it?
I do appreciate
I
your
have indeed
assistance.
been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him that message. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. The rest are details I prefer to share with him directly. please. Bring him with you when you're able. Okay, I can go grab him real quick. I found the person who was entrusted with the Count's inheritance. I should let Stroll know immediately. I've got your inheritance!
Oh, it's you.
How do you like finding leads on the inheritance matter? Found the man holding it.
Huh?
Have you? You must take me to him so we can talk. It's nice to finally meet you. Well, we have met, but you were just a babe in your mother's arms. Funny how much you've come to resemble them both. Your father and I did charity work, providing aid to the downtrodden. It was hardly lucrative, but I was quite taken by his charisma. He did charity work in the capital. I hardly knew his business here, to be honest. My connection to your father is ultimately what led him to entrust your family fortune to my guardship. I'm pleased to finally put it in your rightful hands.
No.
You don't mean to pry, but you've decided what you'll do with it.
That is...
I had thought to use it to rebuild our house, but to hear my father use his fortune to help people, I admit I'm having second thoughts. The refugees of Halia are struggling to survive without permanent housing. And knowing this, I have put these funds to the needs of my house. It would take tremendous time and money to restore our territory. I wouldn't be able to tend to their hardships for many seasons to come. You are truly a Stroll lad, right down to your father's strength of character. If I might be so bold, allow me to present you with an option. It would work thusly. You purchase a parcel of land from your pick of the gentry. Many are desperate in need of coin and would easily part with estates they cannot sustain. You could then offer this land to your people to build upon. Would that not give them solace?
True.
I see the wisdom in it, but I can't imagine finding such an ideal expanse in such short order. If it's the negotiations you are concerned about, that is where I come in.
Quite.
Perhaps you've heard the name of Lord Hydron, best known for his piety. He's well versed in such matters. You have anyone else? Is there anyone else you might know? So you do know him. Well, I can appreciate why you recoil from him. But for such an occasion as this, he would be a potent ally. I dare say he would be precisely the savior you need to realize your ideals.
My ideals.
My ideals, you say?
Yes.
I apologize. I'm just caught off guard by how quickly these tides change. I gladly accept your generous offer to aid me in negotiations. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
No.
Words I'd hear my mother and father say often. They practically bludgeoned me with it. I bet. They instilled you with wise words.
Yeah.
Only now do I see that. Back then I couldn't appreciate it. If I can procure new land, all those people could return to some semblance of the lives they were forced to abandon. They could go back to a time of peace, before the human attacked.
Just...
And you have no small role to play here. You know that, don't you? The surprised look on my face. Buh? If treachery claims the throne, this whole country will fall to ruin. And I'll have no hope of saving the people of Halia, let alone realizing my ideals.
Hey.
In other words, the future of many depend on our fight. Our hope lies with you, Captain. No pressure. I can sense Stroll's deep-seated trust and newfound resolve.
Whatever burdens you carry, I'll carry them too.
Increase skill link, inheritance slots for the warrior lineage to 3. While in the reserve, Stroll will gain experience at the normal rate. Nice.
Thank you.
I owe you my thanks for discovering the man safeguarding the inheritance. It was surely no easy feat to find him. Not really. I just had to talk to the person running the fish market than him.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh yeah, it also increases my tolerance. Yay.
All right.
Almost to rank 3.
That reminds me.
If you don't mind my asking, did you hear anything else about my father in the search?
Right.
I'm told he was a man of many virtues. Yes, that sounds about right. I'm glad people still remember him so fondly.
Huh.
It makes me happy to hear it. More so than I imagined. Were my father in the same position I am now, I wonder what he would do. I returned the others with Stroll, who was still in deep thought. In Grand Trot, Stroll finds an old business partner of his father's, entrusted with the inheritance. He offers some advice on its use. I don't... Oh, I need higher tolerance.
Well, what do you want to do?
All right, then.
Good question. Not really close to leveling up my wisdom, but I may be able to get my tolerance up quick enough to start working on Alonso again.
You there.
You, do you know what lies beyond these waters? More water? The island, the homeland of the Mustari. As someone born far from its shores, I've always longed for it. What's there? In truth, I do not know. I can only yearn for it from the outside. Wait, what? When we are on the mainland here, we are nothing but pagans. Do you understand what I mean? If you are interested, I will speak. Okay, I will listen. Then it's decided. Shall we head elsewhere? Pagan. Of course, we did not choose that name willingly for ourselves. Our religion is simply not the one the state endorses. Also, yeah, pagan's not a name. It's something... I guess it's a name people call you, but you know what I mean. The Sanctus Church and the other tribes are painfully close-minded. They reject us and wish only that we would disappear from their country. You don't have a very good impression of the other tribes, do you?
You see.
Is the feeling not mutual? People of any tribe reject cultures different from their own. Fair enough. It's not only a matter of religion. Each tribe has its own unique customs, do they not? Customs, yes. I don't know about religion, considering Sanctism's the state-approved one. And to members of other tribes, those customs are incomprehensible and off-putting.
What kind of...
Which sort of customs? Let me think. Have you heard of the Ujiv custom of cremation? Funnily enough, and depressingly enough, yes. Ujiv tribes burn the bodies of their dead and keep the fragments of bone that remain in an urn. For people like the Sanctus, for whom burial is the norm, and even for us Mustari, the true meaning of such a ritual is impossible to grasp.
Which is why.
For the Mustari tribe, rather than cremation, we have our own religion. And when others could not comprehend that, thus we became pagan. Okay, cremation's not a religion. You know that, right? As long as the state religion exists, we'll never be accepted. Our teachings, our culture, our dignity, none of it. In one sense, that is the island's reason for existence. This country is full of those who would reject our very being, after all. And so in order to remain steadfast and protect our faith in our gods, we need that island to act as our support. How does it support you if it's so far away and doesn't help you when you're getting bullied by other tribes in the state? I learned about the pagan faith. By improving my understanding of cultures, my tolerance has increased. Ah, darn it. Okay. One more and
Goodbye.
I should rank up. You are not cruel to me. Not like the others. I can't talk with Maria either. I don't know what to do. Oh, I need to rank up my tolerance for her too? Ah, man.
Go.
What's going on at the Colosseum? As the name suggests, you'll battle monsters in rapid succession. You withstand 30 consecutive battles or will be thrown in the towel. You offer 3 tiers of fights for the Gauntlet Challenge, Bronze, Silver, Gold. Each tier gets progressively harder if you hadn't figured that out. The better you perform in Rank League, the more advanced levels in the Gauntlet Challenge you can face, so show us your grit. Okay, you'll be up against a group of Gaborns.
Fight on!
Right.
Sure, I'll do that for today.
What now?
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's try it. That's a lot of Gaborn.
Incredible.
I've been used to monsters staring us down, but a crowd like this makes me kind of nervous.
Right?
Still, it's just another battle, right? There's nothing you can't beat.
Come on.
Our challenger, Wind, is ready to risk it all. Let's make it one for the ages. And fight!
All right. Let's show him what we can do. you. They're pretty tough.
Oh, level
Better be
38.
careful.
Alright, let's try this. Well, that's not good. Quattro? Ow, not good.
Captain's hurt bad.
Well,
Let's get him some healing.
Filthy Strike? Ow. What the heck did you just do to me?
Down.
Ow.
Someone, help him back up. Hulk can put us down. Get her back
Hey. That really sucks.
up. Someone get him back on his feet.
Alright.
Much thanks.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Forgot about that. Oh, wait.
About to collapse. Someone heal him fast.
That's not good.
I feel sick.
Don't.
Someone get him back
Frick
on his
you.
Still stands.
Oh, we're all dead.
feet. We gotta get back on track. Nice.
You stupid little... Oh, they have no weaknesses. Great.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Man.
Will your tale
Shut up.
What a shame.
Dodge.
Thank you, Stroll. Finally something good went my way.
Captain's hurt
Are
bad.
you freaking serious?
I'm sorry.
I'm
Captain down.
Only a flash.
Someone help him back up.
freaking tired of your bull crap.
Captain's hurt bad.
Building a
Let's get him
crit.
some healing. Captain's down. Someone help
I
him
am
back up.
so tired of
Allow
your
me to use
bullshit.
this.
Blade in hand.
Die.
Stay focused.
That's it, Hulk.
Unwavering blade. Hit innovation rose dramatically. Great.
Would you finish it?
Finally. Way harder than that should have been. Alright.
I've grown more powerful.
Heismay leveled up,
I can get used to this.
and Stroll mastered the warrior class. Rank increased by 2. Okay, got bronze 2. I got mana warriors.
Look at you.
All right.
And increase my courage.
Fight another day.
The challenge is open to you anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum. Thanks, I hate it here. Then let us talk about something closer to home, which is to say the tournament. Okay. Turns out that the chief of the island we discussed before is participating as well. Wait, the chief of the Mustari Island is participating in the tournament? I am not of the island, so I do not know why he is here, but I suspect he will not find much success. There are a few of the mainland with sympathies for the Mustari tribe. It is unfortunate, the chief's ideals will not reach people. What? Yes, of course.
Now then.
Okay. Alright, and my tolerance increased to generous. Whatever your renown has reached even my ears. They say you are far stronger than you look, and a brave candidate to be king. If something were to happen to the chief, please help him. I know it is strange to ask this of you, but... okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, I can talk with Stroll. Apparently I still can't talk with Maria. Darn it. Darn it all. Oh, right. Regarding the matter of my inheritance, it seems my father's merchant friend reached out to Lord Hydron. I'd like to go to the Grand Cathedral to negotiate. If you have time, would you accompany me, Wind? Sure.
Thanks.
Thank you. Then let's make for the royal capital. I hope this turns out for the best. I've been informed about the land. This conversation could have been far less roundabout if only you'd informed me of your assets. What are these documents? The contract, lad. You seem rather hurried, so I wasted no time preparing it. With but a signature, you become a landowner.
Worry not.
This is a countryside land, yes, but the price is a rare bargain. The owner forfeited it after losing his fortune on a gamble. Of course he did.
I see.
There was an owner. Then am I right to presume this land still has tenants? Yes, quite a few. They're yours to command. Vacate them, employ them, the choice is yours. Your property, your people. A bargain, wouldn't you say? The total acreage is a bit smaller than Halia. Minor details, this land is readily available, and that alone makes it valuable. There's even an estate manor you can claim at your convenience.
No.
It matters, actually. Something seems off about this.
Yeah.
Right. If there are already residents there, I've been introducing conflict by moving the Halians on top of them. Needless to say, this land won't let me realize my vision. Why do you concern yourself with the squatters? If they're of no use to you, push them out of sight and out of mind. The Lord hardly deserves a title without land to govern. You would reject this contract knowing that.
Stroll.
Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience.
You.
You remembered my parents saying.
Apologies.
I do apologize, Lord Hydron, but I can't in good conscience sign this contract. Do you know what a refusal will do to my reputation? As a noble, you must know this will have ramifications.
Yeah.
All the land of the world does not make a lord until he shoulders the responsibility of protecting its people. To hell with nobles who can't recognize that. In fact, I would like to make a counter-offer. I will buy 100 of your vacant houses here in the capital. 100? Vacant or not, residence does not come cheap in the capital. Your ilk could never afford them. I've already verified the going market rate. My ilk has more than enough to cover the costs. You're surprised? I looked into it while you were helping me make inquiries.
Right.
That was a clever move, Stroll.
No then.
I know I'm just a countryside noble, but you wouldn't dream of overcharging me, would you? It would certainly have ramifications. You must be familiar with my compatriot by now, yes? Indeed, your reputation would certainly suffer were it come to light you were trying to scam us. Surely you aren't threatening me, are you, boy?
No.
Of course not. I have simply made a competitive offer for vacant houses you could not seem to find a buyer for. You stayed a profit, really. Damn. Just the idiocy I'd expect from the son of a backwater lord who could not even flee correctly. You'd sacrifice your house in the name of sheltering peasants. You may as well toss the money down the latrine. It insults the entire aristocracy, and you'll live to regret it.
Fine.
You're the one who will live to be sorry. This country will change, and corrupt nobles like you are on the cusp of extinction. My parents, who risked their lives to protect their people, are the real nobles, and my heroes.
Now then.
Now, Lord Hydron, shall we put ink to parchment? Got him by the scruff of the neck.
What the?
Young master, you used your inheritance to purchase houses for us in the capital. Your generosity for us goes too far. Be at ease, old friend. I'm just being stubborn. Perhaps even selfish. The more I pondered what I should do, the less clear the answer became. But when I asked myself what I truly wanted, I knew without a doubt. I wanted to see your smiles again, the ones I remembered from a simpler time. I wanted those smiles to come naturally. A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? Another gem of my parents' wisdom. I am sorry, though. I know you wanted House Haliatis to rise again.
But that's...
No. You have shown us a way to live with more pride than any fortune or glory could impart. It has been my life's greatest honor, greater than any words could express, to have served such a dignified family.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry to have left you to languish for so long. From here on, I hope happier times win the day.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Lee, pardon, Lord Stroll,
Thank you.
is with our utmost gratitude that we accept these accommodations at the royal capital. Allow me the honor of gathering Halia's other refugees. Let us begin our lives anew, dreaming that one day we will unfurl the banner of House Haliatis and serve its new lord proudly.
Yeah.
Ringif, everyone, I thank you. Once my journey is over, I'll be back.
Thank you.
And thanks to you as well, Wind. I couldn't have made it through without you. It was your determination that saw us through, Stroll. You are a genuine friend, you know that?
You know,
I didn't choose to help these people out of some sense of noble obligation. It's far more simple than that. If I have the power to save someone, then I will. As straightforward as it could be. When someone needs a helping hand, I'll be there to extend it. Your sincerity makes me realize that about myself.
yeah.
I would return my parents who are much the same. I think living my life with that in mind is what they'd expect of me. Right on. I can sense Stroll's intense determination. It's like nothing I've felt before.
He.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and inheritor of the warrior's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
I've got it, Father.
The party can now study the samurai. Nice. You now study the samurai in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
Well,
Well, I should visit my parents' grave. I think I owe them an apology for failing to rebuild our house with their inheritance. I'm so glad you found refuge here in the capital, Rangiv. Even found a merchant my father knew as well.
That's...
Your father would tell us all the time, if there was ever an emergency, we should gather at the capital.
huh?
In Grand Trad. But that's... Pay me no mind. Before we return, shall we tour your new accommodations? Stroll's success has earned me more support from the people of Halia. No, it did not. My popularity rate did not go up. Back to the Brawlhaven Tavern. I hear a voice. I don't... Alright, let's see if we could go... repair Alonso. Wealth in hand, Stroll negotiates with Lord Hydron. However, the deal comes with a price of principle. Stroll makes a counteroffer. And owns his ass. Hey, Alonso, buddy, you doing okay? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, just... leave me alone. I can't do that. Well, if anyone was going to pester me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Could you spare me a bit of time?
Thank you, truly.
I did some more digging on the landowner who burnt down my village. And when I thought I'd hit the bottom, I found more behind him than I had unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with, but they've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is Kukulus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. Be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away for himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompanied it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He could have burned down the village on his own.
Damn it all.
Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. And it was my mother. My own mother who paid the price. Oh, was not expecting that. Put the knife down, please. They said, in all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I heard the villagers demanding my death. Only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give that now, I have to...
No!
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's... Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins?
Please.
Why? Why do you not blame me? I won't kick you while you're down. Jeez.
After all...
Even if I didn't blame you, nothing would change. That's true. There's no way to undo what has been done. I wonder if there's anything I could still do. I don't think there is, just because you believe in me. I think I could go on living just a little longer. I can sense the tremendous trance Alonso has placed in me by sharing his darkest thoughts.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
Discount the price at magic shops in all cities. Increases the monetary reward for completing requests. Okay. Was not expecting that to get that dark and have him actually pull a knife on himself. Jeez. I have not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. And I don't have some special powers like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Wind. I finally realized that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. What the heck are you... Don't use me as some pawn in your game. If you visit again, I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. I don't know what Alonso is scheming this time, but at least it seems he's regained the will to live. And the will to use me like a puppet. Great. Alonso waved nonchalantly as we parted, and I returned to the inn. Why do all the characters that are unlikable at first get the best confidants? His scheme's all for nothing and his home gone. Alonso contemplates ending it all, but his mother's final words ring in his mind. What the heck are you doing here? If you pledge your support for Jan, then you too could... Oh, a candidate. And not only that, but the ildo on everyone's lips. Have you come to impede my campaign? What's with the change in attitude?
No.
Earning the support I need is all that matters. What reason do I have to flatter a rival? Sheesh, what an obnoxious toad. What's the world coming to if a scuzz bucket like him could be a notable candidate? I don't know what it's coming to. Alright.
So,
Where I live is quite a city, huh? The ocean's right there, so I'm sure there's a lot of fish to catch. The number of dishes you can make out of fish seems practically endless. I don't know if that's why the tavern is always so packed. Still though, I can't believe people eat raw fish. I guess that's just how confident they are in the freshness.
hey,
What do you think of the cuisines here? It's delicious. Whoa, Hulkenberg is really rubbing off on you, huh? Well, not the inedible fish that was still alive and flopping about. Is living on the road like this going to make us more and more like each other? Does that mean sooner or later I'll start liking... bleh?
All right.
Say,
Oh,
Hey, you.
hey, Yuna just out and about.
oh,
Oh, it's you. Surprised to see you here. What are you up to? Must I be up to anything? A big city like this, it'd be a waste to spend the night cooped up somewhere. More specifically, that Fidelio's so overbearing. If he glowers any harder, I think it'll be my turn to be suspicious. So overprotective. Oh, speaking of which. Hey Fidelio, what's up? Stalking Yuna over there? Wish Lady Yuna could appreciate her position sometimes. She can't just go strolling about, attracting every drooling idiot from here to Altabury. What do you want? If you're bored, find someone else to bother. If you lay so much as a finger on Lady Yuna, you're a dead man. That clear? Dude, I was just talking to her and I didn't like a finger on her. Chill. Touch Lady Yuna, you die.
I love it.
Love to see you try, kid. Might say I have something of a connection with these sorts of places. I put in a good word for you. Thanks, Alonso. Reduce turn cost of guard command by half. Interesting. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. I won't get those accessories just yet. Save my money just in case. Honestly, let me just try to blitz down my
Let's head there right away.
wisdom and see if I could get to rank 4. And then I'll work on either courage or tolerance. No matter how many times I come, it's still beautiful. Living on the road is tough, but these breathtaking views make it all worth it. Okay, now I've hit the end of all the things she can say. Alright, probably 2, 3, 4 more times maybe.
Well then.
Yeah.
No more putting this off. I must steel myself.
Boy, there.
You, cage strolled? After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. Only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly? Thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner toward my village again? Wait, can't I teleport there? Yeah, whatever.
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune. I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack.
Lived more and experienced more tragedy than most people probably will in a lifetime.
But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship. Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
Something tells me it wasn't a coincidence.
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
After all the stories you heard about your dad, you think you defile them? Really?
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad.
Yeah? You starting to finally put the dots together?
Rangif said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
It was probably intended to happen this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be... Oh,
Finally click.
the family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people.
Sounds like him.
A nobleman is the shield in his people's hands, durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put their faith in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
Why so surprised?
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
And I'm talking down to him.
He never knows. Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
I can sense Stroll's unrivaled trust in his determination to change the future.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heritor of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Rank up, Max.
I'm going to change the future with you.
Get 4 skill inheritance slots. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. Stroll is ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. What the heck does that mean?
Thank you. My hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what. Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
With a vision of Halia restored clear in my mind, I spent a moment enjoying the wind on my face, then returned to the others. Thanks to Stroll's strong faith in me, I now have the full support of the people of Halia. And that still increased my popularity rank. I got a good chunk of mag, jeez. Boys, I made my decision. This is my only choice. Oh boy. Don't do anything ridiculous, Alonzo. Stroll, having prioritized saving his countrymen over rebuilding his house, returns to Halia. There he realizes his father's true intentions and legacy, and is overcome. Oh wait, I can also... What am I missing with Heisme?
The truth is...
Heisme comes to mind. I don't know if they'll talk to me right now, though. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, I have to do it on a trip?
All right.
Oh, man.
Greetings.
Oh, well met. What are you up to? I've been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion. Oh yeah? Great, come with me.
Understand?
I discovered something interesting. The landowner controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently...
However, I heard the landowner himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him.
What?
Are you planning to kill him? Oh, nothing of the sort. I just want to have a little chat.
Well...
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy, open street. I'll force them down the forest path, will there be no witnesses. Well, if you're trying to convince me that you're not trying to kill him, you're doing a horrible job of it. I spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. The men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lie in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then...
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like you'll need me.
Thank you.
I didn't expect you to agree so quickly. Thank you. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end.
Seriously?
What is your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. The tree was practically dying, but it still bore a small fruit, and with it, seeds. My mother planted them and gave away the new sapling to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in the corner of our village. The mere sight of it was breathtaking. My mother refused any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow and wanted to bear fruit. That's when I realized Perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on. So, make sure you go out and change the world, Wind. What are you planning? If I'm right about you, you'll find out soon enough. I can sense Alonso's resolve behind his grin and his high expectations of me. And even though he has such faith in me,
All I have left in this world.
he refuses to tell me his plan. Great.
Understand?
I can use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon. I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter in a package for Barden.
Here you are.
Okay. Great fairy dust. Okay, take that. It's the day before Luis's soiree. Let us do what we are able, and simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. I wonder if we'll really find the formula within Luis's quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh well.
All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope act, but if we can't pull this off, then we have no hope of ever saving the prince. Thank you for the vote of confidence, Joel.
So?
Like it or not, today's the last day you'll have free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate the Cariditas. Alright, and that is where I think we'll leave things off for now. So, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, have a good one.